Before anything else tonight, allow yourself to slow down. There is nothing you need to prove right now. Nothing you need to defend. Nothing you need to explain. You don't need to move your body. You don't need to adjust your position. You don't need to stay alert. You are here. And for this moment, that is enough. God, tonight I come to you aware of how much reassurance my heart has needed today. Not always spoken, not always obvious. Sometimes it showed up as doubt, sometimes as hesitation, sometimes as the quiet question of whether I was doing enough or becoming enough. Some of that came from comparison, some from uncertainty, some from waiting longer than I expected. But this day is finished now. Every moment I questioned myself. Every time I wondered if I was on the right path. Every time I felt unsure but kept going anyway. I place it all into your hands. I don't need to carry uncertainty into the night. I don't need to keep searching for confirmation. I don't need to replay everything I did. I am allowed to rest. God, quiet my heart gently, not by dismissing what I felt, and not by rushing past it, but by reminding me that I am not alone. The thoughts that ask if I am enough, the feelings that wonder if I am seen, the moments that feel fragile or exposed. I don't need to answer them tonight. I don't need to fix them. Nothing requires my effort right now. As I breathe slowly, I notice my body responding. My chest loosens. My breathing deepens. The tightness I carried begins to soften. I notice where uncertainty lived today. In my chest, in my stomach, in the way my body stayed slightly guarded. And I invite release into those places now. God, soften my body, every place that held doubt, every place that stayed braced, every place that waited for reassurance. I release the need to be certain tonight. I release the pressure to feel confident before resting. I release the fear of being wrong. Tonight, you are steady. I don't need to convince myself of anything. I don't need to resolve my questions. As I breathe, my body feels heavier. The surface beneath me feels supportive and secure. God, I notice how my mind still returns to questions without answers. Thoughts about direction, thoughts about timing, thoughts about whether things will work out. I don't need answers tonight. I don't need clarity before sleeping. If a thought arises, I let it pass gently. I don't engage with it. I don't argue with it. Nothing needs my attention right now. God, I release the habit of seeking reassurance through thought, the habit of checking my progress, the habit of measuring myself against invisible standards. This night does not require evaluation. As my breathing slows, my body sinks deeper into rest. My head feels supported. My neck relaxes. My hands soften without effort. Even my heart feels quieter now, less searching, less questioning. God, if my awareness drifts, let it drift safely. If sleep approaches, let it come naturally. Nothing bad happens when I stop asking questions. Nothing important is lost. While I rest, you remain present. While I sleep, you remain attentive. I am not ignoring my doubts tonight. I am allowing my heart to rest from carrying them. God, I notice now how unfamiliar it can feel to rest without reassurance. When certainty is missing, rest can feel risky. But tonight, I am safe. I don't need guarantees. I don't need signs. I allow my heart to rest, even without answers. I allow trust to exist quietly. If doubt returns, it can wait. If confidence doesn't arrive, that is okay too. This night does not demand certainty. God, let the quiet deepen. Not an anxious quiet. Not an empty quiet. But a reassuring quiet. A quiet that reminds my heart it is held. A quiet where trust grows gently. I don't need to feel assured immediately. I don't need to wake up certain. Rest alone is enough. God, I begin to notice my breathing without trying to control it. Slow and steady, each breath finding its own rhythm. My chest rises and falls naturally. Nothing needs to be adjusted. Nothing needs to be fixed. My heart knows how to rest. God, I give you the questions I carried today, the doubts I didn't speak, the moments of uncertainty I hid. I don't need to hold them tonight. If awareness fades, let it fade. If sleep comes, let it come. I am not weak for resting. I am trusting. This moment is complete. God, I release the need to be certain before resting. I release the habit of waiting for reassurance. I release the pressure to feel confident. Rest does not require answers. While I rest, you remain steady. Nothing requires me now. My body feels heavy. My breathing is slow. My heart is quiet. I do not need to move. I do not need to respond. I do not need to stay alert. This night is enough. If these longer prayers help you rest at night, you're welcome to subscribe and return whenever you need. And now, I return to prayer. God, I place tomorrow into your hands. Not with certainty, not with confidence, not with proof. Tomorrow does not need my assurance tonight. What I need will meet me when I wake. I am allowed to sleep. Let reassurance settle quietly. Let trust replace questioning. Let peace hold my heart. With every breath, my body relaxes further. My heart steadies. My thoughts grow still. Nothing is required of me now. This night belongs to rest. Remain near as I sleep. Remain steady. Remain gentle. I am held. I am safe. Amen.